Isn't that nice?
You're cute.
Hey, you look really cute.
Wait, can I go on this side?
No.
Oh
Of course,
my
of course. Like, I think I would really care.
Okay, yeah, I like this side better. Hey guys!
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I'm Brad.
And I'm Eric.
And today we're going to be filming a
Quarantine Q&A!
So, as many of you guys, we are choosing to stay indoors.
Gotta flatten that curve, baby.
We asked you guys to send us some questions on Instagram, and we got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
We know that we have a large new audience coming from Instagram. Like, we were at 1K in November, and now we're already at 20K, which is insane.
Insane.
Oh my
guys.
god. So with that, we got a lot of questions that we actually answered in our boyfriend tag, but that was like 3 years ago.
We definitely need to update it now. So we're gonna film a little bit of an updated Q&A for you guys. Thanks again, like we said, for sending other questions, and let's jump into it.
So first, an introduction. My name is Brad.
My name is Eric.
And we're both originally from Southern California.
We're both college students right now. He currently goes
to UPenn.
And I currently go to Cal State Long Beach, so he's over in Philadelphia. I am over here in Long Beach right now, Southern California.
After grad, hopefully gonna move, or no, I'm definitely gonna move back here. And
Most
so
definitely.
we will be living our best life together.
Finally together, finally no longer gonna be doing long distance with a semester.
Can you guys believe that? We're pretty much done with 4 years of long distance. Now that
4 years of long
I'm basically
distance.
back here because of the quarantine. Like, I should be in school right now in Philadelphia.
Thank God, got my Mr. back.
I mean, not thank God for the virus.
Not thank God for the virus, but thank God that he was able to come back
Yeah.
early, because I miss him so much, you guys.
Can always find some silver lining.
Exactly.
So first, real question. So this is the question that was the most requested.
Most asked.
And it was, how did you guys meet?
Yeah, it seems kind of crazy because he does live in Philadelphia and I live over here in SoCal. But we met back when we were both living here in Southern California. We met back in high school, actually. We were both on Tinder.
But before that, so like 2 years before we matched on Tinder, we actually were friends on Facebook. And that's because our schools, we live like 30 minutes away from each other, but our schools, they competed in Model UN competitions against each other.
For like a bunch of people that knew Bradley already. It wasn't like he was some stranger to me. And I know there were numerous times that he and I had both typed up messages, gotten right to the brink of sending them, but had backed down just because it was like, it felt weird to send a message to somebody I'd never met in person, never really knew.
I always had a feeling that we'd like meet one day. So finally, we set up our first date. Our first date was on February 27th, 2016. And I don't know, as soon as I saw you, everything
fell into place, so it's
Yeah.
all perfect.
So that actually leads into our second question, which is, what was your first impression of each other?
So, my first impression of Bradley was that he's just such like a smart and amazing guy. Like, when I first met him, he was just so caring. Not when I first met you now, you're so caring, so kind, so cute, y'all. Look at this face, look at this body, come on. But genuinely just one of the most perfect guys I've ever met in my entire life. He set me off my seat for my conversation, and just from there it's been an absolute dream.
Thank you so much. So my first impression of Eric, I guess going back to like Facebook, like when I first started Facebook, I always knew, I don't know, there was something special about you and like, I don't know, your look. I did know that you weren't that good at taking photos. His photos were like...
True. To be fair, I've never been somebody who was super into photography and stuff like that. I was always much more of like an outdoors and sports and stuff.
I was always like in indoors, like just on my computer all the time. I remember when I saw he is so hot. We're in his house right now, and literally I remember he was walking out the door, and I was like parked because I was too scared to go to the doorbell.
I know, I had to go out there and say hello first. He was like, I don't want to come inside, you might come out here. I was like, okay, sure, no problem.
And you dress amazing, and everything about you so amazing.
So, what was the sweetest thing that we've ever done for each other? I would say Bradley is literally the sweetest guy in the whole entire world, you guys. He's so above and beyond. He literally takes my breath away. When we first started dating, he would literally package up these ginormous gift boxes. You guys, I'm talking like genuinely like this big. And they'd be filled with separate smaller boxes, one for every single day that he'd be gone and I wouldn't be able to see each other. To have a little something to open up, or a little treat, or a little gift, and just really helped me know that he was thinking about me no matter what, and it was so sweet, you guys.
I remember that. I remember like it was 5 a.m. and I was flying to Peru that day, but I'd made like 17 days of gifts. I don't know.
17, you guys. He literally packed up 17 separate gifts, separate handwritten notes, and we would call every day, talk about the gifts that I got. It was genuinely the sweetest thing in the world.
Oh, I mean, okay. We don't do that anymore. We definitely don't have the energy
We've definitely
for that.
calmed down now.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like now we're so just like secure in a relationship. We like
Exactly.
barely even need to give each other gifts. Just
I know,
like
we've gotten comfortable now, which I feel like is the best gift of all.
So I'd say the sweetest thing you've done is I remember like our first year of our relationship, we started noticing that we're like really different people. Like the easiest way to put it is like I'm very type A. Like I plan things ahead. Like I'll plan things like 6 months ahead, and that's just like how I roll. Eric is like he doesn't know what he's doing that night at like 3 p.m. which like blows my mind. So I remember it was definitely like tough because I mean during a long distance relationship you kind of gotta
You have to plan.
and which yeah it's just a fact. And so I remember it was just like a point of like not
Contention.
it was just a point of contention for us. So I remember for Valentine's Day, like our freshman year, Eric proved me wrong and he sent me a calendar with every single month for an entire year with like plans detailed for every single day. It was like the sweetest thing ever.
Not every day, to be fair. It would skip like one day a week here and there, but I just went through and I scheduled out like all your classes, days that we'd be able to meet up, times that I'd hopefully be able to fly back to Philly, hang out with you for the weekend. Just gonna show you that I'm willing to put in effort, that no matter what, I was super serious about this, and that
It was the sweetest thing ever. But other than that, Eric's just like always there for me. Like when I'm at Penn, it's just such a crazy, stressful, sometimes like toxic environment. So being able to FaceTime him like every single night and just for him to remind me and like ground me and just, you know,
let you know everything's gonna be okay. You know?
Exactly.
Keep him connected to the real world.
Put a smile on my face every single night without fail.
Okay, that's what you do.
I love you. Okay, so our next question is, what is something that you love that I hate?
Okay, something that I love that Bradley hates is I'd probably say spicy food. I am personally a huge fan of spicy food. This boy cannot handle his spice. My god, you guys.
Oh my god.
So,
Ketchup, ooh.
He literally thinks ketchup is spicy. I go through a bottle of sriracha a week.
No, okay, to like hot Cheetos is like my limit. Like it's like a little bit too much.
You guys, he's not very adventurous with the spice. Dressing too. I will say I love salad dressing. Girl, ranch goes on anything. Bradley, on the other hand, can't even have dressing on salad.
Yeah.
Literally, when we go to Sweet Green, it's like, I'll take the kale Caesar, but I'll take the kale Caesar with no dressing, no croutons, no cheese, and we do just chicken breast and raw kale. And it's like,
it's healthier, but I don't know.
But why? Enjoy yourself, have fun, live.
That's so true. Okay, what's something that I love that you hate? I feel like you're pretty easygoing.
I feel like generally I'm a pretty easygoing guy. If you love something, I'm gonna find like some way to incorporate it into my life.
I mean, like K-pop, kind of.
To be fair, I've learned to enjoy K-pop. I play it on my own now. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
That's true.
really, I don't hate it. You know?
I guess like before, earlier in the relationship, you didn't really taking photos.
Yeah, I guess in the beginning I wasn't comfortable taking photos, especially videos in public was something I was super uncomfortable doing.
Like I have so many cuts of like the videos on our YouTube channel of Eric like making
just the hardest eye rolls, you guys. But I mean, I feel like I've gotten better with that over time. Just like it took time for me to get used to taking photos and stuff, you know?
I know. In public, it's kind of like weird because you're worried about what people think about you. But I feel like once you get over that, you're chilling. Because like you realize like you're never gonna see these people again. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
If
They're
you're like
strangers who don't know me.
So the next one is, how did we get started on social media?
So how did we get started on social media?
So basically, I had always been into editing videos, taking videos, just
basically Bradley. We got started on social media because of Bradley.
Yeah, so I love photography. I've always loved photography. I love videography. I love making videos of moments. So that whole summer that we had before, like I moved to Philadelphia, before we became a long distance couple, I wanted to capture as many memories as I could. And like Eric had a GoPro, so I remember, I think it was like the hiking video, honestly, which was like one of the first ones.
Yeah.
We just took a hike, filmed a bunch of stuff, I threw it together into a video, and Eric would post it on his Twitter, and a lot of people would like it,
Yes.
and I was like, that's crazy. And so I remember I also posted it on like our YouTube channel, just so we could like easily share it amongst our friends and stuff like that. But it wasn't until we filmed that video in the airport, I'm sure all of you guys know it, where Eric was greeting
the
me with,
iconic
like,
airport video.
he was greeting me with like flowers and like balloons and stuff, and like I remember I think I posted it on Reddit just for funsies, and then it got picked up by this like random gay blog. I totally forgot what the name of it was. And then randomly Eric was visiting me in Philadelphia, and we wake up and we had like a bunch of followers from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which was super cool. It, like, our video like went viral. It had 12,000 views, and we were mind blown.
We were like, oh my god, people are looking at our stuff. What's going on? Holy crap! Like what?
And then from there, it just kept growing until it got like literally millions of views.
Yeah.
And we try to keep up with the YouTube thing, but it's super hard long distance. So we
Thank
started
God
to.
we're back together, but it was insanely difficult to try and do long distance and do YouTube at the same time, just because we aren't together. We can't film videos together. I don't have the equipment here to film and edit videos. He doesn't have a partner there to film and edit videos with, so it made it very difficult.
But luckily we found that Instagram is a lot easier for us to just show you guys that we're still here.
Exactly. Instagram, it's much more easy for us to go out and shoot some photos for you guys throughout our day. We can knock out like 5 different photos in a day and just take photos throughout doing whatever we're doing. Whereas with YouTube, that one video is going to take us, say, an hour and a half to 2 hours of filming, and then another couple hours of editing, color correction, and all that. And then,
like that Miami vlog took me so long, so go check it out, guys.
Bradley literally put like 20 hours into that Miami vlog.
Thank you. But yeah. Okay, who makes most of the decisions?
Once again, Bradley.
No.
Like we said earlier, I'm such an easygoing person. I feel like genuinely I don't have super strong opinions about a lot of things, so I'm very flexible. If I know something is going to make him happier and he already has a strong opinion about something, I'm more than happy to just go along with that, because he has great taste. Generally, whatever he's into already, I can go along with and be happy.
At the same time though, I feel like we kind of defer to our expertise. So like, for example, like you're really into cars, you're into fashion, so like if I need something fashion, I will defer to your decisions.
Yeah, exactly. If Bradley was going to go out shopping for a car tomorrow, or if he was going to go, he needed to pick out an outfit for an event, I'd obviously help him with that. And if I needed help with, say, exporting some like video footage, or if I needed help with color correcting or editing or something like that, like I can always hit Bradley up and he'd be more than willing to help me up with that.
Alrighty, next question is, have you ever gotten jealous?
Jealousy. Ooh. Okay. So I would say definitely it's super easy to get jealous, just because we do a long distance relationship and we are across the country from each other. You know, obviously it's hard to feel super connected all the time, but I think just having super open and honest communication about what your expectations are, what you want out of your relationship, having that, you know, expectations set up and knowing that going forward makes it super easy. And I think just being able to talk every night, having open communication, you know.
Honestly, I think just being vulnerable is really important.
Yeah,
like,
not being afraid to be vulnerable with one another is super important.
I feel like if I'd be jealous, I'd be very openly jealous, whereas Eric hides it really well. So sometimes, like in the beginning of the relationship, I would think that I was only the jealous one, whereas in reality,
I
he
was very jealous too. I don't express it whatsoever, and I'm just really insecure for no reason.
So when I found out that Eric was also jealous, my mind was blown, and I would like never felt insecure again.
Oh my gosh, no. It's not even that. It's just I feel like we were open about our insecurities with each other, and that helped us get over our insecurities. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Netflix recommendations. So I would say Netflix is a great time passer for while we're all quarantined in here. Me and Bradley love just kind of kicking back and being able to let our minds go and zone out for an hour or two or
More
five.
than that.
But yeah, I'd say some of my favorite recommendations. The Office is always an amazing recommendation. If any of you guys have not seen it somehow, The Office is a wonderful show. I believe they have subtitles in practically every language Netflix offers. So if you haven't seen it, truly a wonderful show to go watch.
I mean, who hasn't seen Office?
I know. Another great show, I'd say, Grace and Frankie on Netflix is a super amazing show. It includes LGBTQ topics. It's a great comedy, which I feel like everybody kind of could use some lightheartedness this time. Also, it's a great family pick. I know my best friend Sarah got me super into it. I got my parents into it, and my parents got my grandparents into it. So now when everybody comes over for dinner, it's just like a giant Grace and Frankie viewing party, and it's so fun. We just binge episodes together, have a bunch of laughs, and it's really great.
Yeah. I would honestly usually recommend shows like Black Mirror is like one of my all-time faves. Not season 5 yet, but all like the really. But honestly, right now all of us just need a bunch of positivity, and so my pick, like that I've been watching the past couple days, has been Bob's Burgers. It's just so stupid and lighthearted.
Oh my god, it's so good though.
Like the characters are so creative. It really
so quirky and like fun.
It just all the concepts are so dumb. They just take your mind off of like everything that's going on.
All the stress of the world today.
Always keep you laughing, and it's like one of my all-time favorite like animated shows.
Genuinely one of the best.
What's your favorite vacation that you guys have taken together?
So I would say my favorite vacation with you probably has to be either Miami, of course, just because it was one of our recent vacations, and it was honestly one of the best times I've ever had. Amazing hotels, amazing landscape, weather, everything. And then also I'd have to say Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree with you. We rented out this amazing Airbnb.
We have a video.
We can throw in some footage here, but we rented out generally the cutest little Airbnb. It had an amazing record player, a collection of like 500 vinyls that we got to pick through, and it was just so beautiful. We had the most amazing sunrise, the most amazing sunset, great food. They had a cute little farmer's market. Just everything about that trip was so fun too.
Yeah.
So I'd say Miami or Joshua Tree are definitely some of my faves.
Honestly, yeah, Joshua Tree is definitely up there for me, and like being able to share with you like one of my favorite places, Miami as well. But I'm actually gonna have to say Catalina.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Catalina was also a third runner-up for me.
Yeah,
Catalina was amazing.
It was so fun because I'd never been there, so it was so cute
Which is
for
crazy.
like Eric to show me around and like just I don't know, show me like where he grew up. It was so cute. He was like, "Oh, I used to go here. Oh my god, I used to go here. Wait, it's
To
closed."
clarify, I didn't grow up in Catalina. I grew up in Southern California, but
Yeah.
over summer my family would go there and we'd spend weeks and weeks there, and it's some of my favorite memories. If any of you guys haven't been or don't know what Catalina is, it's a small island right here off the coast of Southern California, right off of Long Beach. And it's one of the funnest places in the world. It's a tiny little beach city. The entire island has a population of like a couple thousand people, and it's just all your memories come back, all your stress melts away, and it's perfect.
And we have videos of all 3 of those adventures if you want to check them out. Okay, so our next question is, do you guys have any interesting projects coming up? Well, this guy does. Ooh.
Okay, so recently I was over actually in downtown LA, and I shot with Jubilee Media. So we did the series called Middle Ground, if you guys are familiar with that.
It's huge, millions and millions of views. It's crazy.
Yeah, but they
Eric's
casted
famous.
They casted me in a video about online relationships versus traditional dating. So keep your eye out for that. Should be coming out here hopefully within the upcoming month or so. And besides that, upcoming projects, we're definitely trying to film more videos for you guys constantly. And yeah, we'd love to film something big for you guys when we hit our next milestone. Hopefully when we hit 50K, we can film a big video for you guys. Hopefully when we hit 50K on Instagram, we can do something big too. Yeah.
Our last question is, how has meeting each other changed you?
I would say meeting Bradley has changed me immensely. It's literally changed my life. You know, I found a partner for life. I found my other half. I found the perfect guy. You know, he's made me a more responsible, more caring, you know, just better man in every sense of the word. You know, he's helped me to grow and develop, and just I think Bradley's changed everything about my life for the better, for the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like as you kind of can see, or kind of no, as you might be able to tell, like we have really actually no, you probably can't tell because I feel like we're pretty similar on camera. Okay, so when we first met, we were like opposites. We were total opposites.
Total opposites.
And so it's really interesting how the relationship worked out so well and how compatible we are. The way in which I've changed the most is generosity. I think Eric is like one of the most kind and thoughtful and giving people I've ever met in my entire life. Like he's always looking to treat people. He's always looking to make sure that people know that he cares about them, especially the people that he's close to. I remember like when we first started dating, he like sent up a care package for me for my Model UN conference, which was literally the sweetest thing that anyone's ever done for me. And I think at that moment something just clicked, and I was like, you know what? It feels so good when like other people, you you know, give you things and like show their love, and even just a small gift, like I want to start doing that. And I really hadn't done that in the past. Like I think in all my past relationships I was such a horrible boyfriend because I really lacked that, like,
I'm sure you weren't a horrible
No,
boyfriend.
my exes, right? Just kidding. But no, actually, like from then on, I realized what it truly meant to be like such a giving and generous person. And I really wanted to show that back to you as much as possible. And so,
thank you.
I feel like that's really helped me in my life, and it's really helped me to show not only you, but like also the people around me that I appreciate them, and always show them that I love them.
Exactly. I think it is so fulfilling to be able to show the people around you how much you care, and like it doesn't take that much to just like go a little bit out of your way and just be like, yeah, you know, I wanted you to know how much I was thinking about you. So.
Alright, well that's all the questions we have.
Thank you guys so much for asking us all these questions. It was so fun answering them. And thank you again for all of your support, you guys. It's been so amazing. Truly, we would not be here today without you guys. And yeah, we just thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all of our new videos. Like I said, I'm gonna be moving back here for the time being. We'll have a lot more time for YouTube.
Thank God we have time. This is literally his first day back, and we're already filming videos for you guys. But you can expect many more videos to come throughout the upcoming weeks, months, and forever, hopefully.
If you're coming from our YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe to our Instagram so you can get like pretty much daily updates. We're trying to post as much as possible.
Yeah, we post pretty much daily on our Instagram. And if you're coming from our Instagram, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you guys. We're gonna be posting more videos on here for y'all to see, keep you guys entertained during the quarantine. And we're stuck at home, so we would love to film videos for you guys.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks, y'all. Bye, guys.